Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. I am Dano and I'm back with yet another Micro Machines unboxing. I love these things. I really do love these things. These are like one of my favorite, that was a weird sound. These are one of my favorite toys. Growing up, I started collecting these when I was in like 4th grade or something like that. No, probably later, I think it was like 6th grade. But still, I love these things. These are my favorite. And I was almost going to open it before even telling you what it was. This one is one that was actually really, it's been hard to find. I never actually saw this in stores. Like when I was little and I was collecting them, I think I either quit collecting them before this came out, which doesn't seem right because it says 1998 and I was definitely into these in 1998. But the one that we're looking at today is the Rebel Transport. This is, to me, it's like the holy grail. Like I've got some back here. I actually have the old Millennium Falcon. I've got this guy, which we're going to be doing for a giveaway soon. When I review this one for the Star Destroyer from, what year was this? Also 1998. I'm going to be giving away a 2015 Star Wars The Force Awakens Star Destroyer to one lucky subscriber. So there's details down below on how you can enter for that. But back to these old school 1998 ones. I really, have always wanted this. And to me, this is kind of a weird one because the Rebel Transport doesn't get a whole lot of love. There's been a couple figures. Micro Machines made like a Action Fleet version of it. There've been a couple things here and there. But it's like the one kind of weird ship we see briefly on Empire Strikes Back. It's leaving Hoth when they fire that big ion cannon towards it. This is the ship that gets away because they fire that ion cannon. And other than that, we really never get to see a whole lot of detail on the ship. They're in the background during the Battle of Endor, stuff like that. But they just don't get a lot of love. Not a lot of, so I mean, this artwork on the front, this painting, is from 1998. Probably one of the first real paintings where you get a good look as to what's in there. And the funny thing is, this last year, since we've announced The Force Awakens was coming out and all the big media started pushing in September, I'm wearing a badge. And the funny thing is this past year, 2015 more than any, there's been new games that have come out, Disney Infinity 3.0, Star Wars Battlefront, and those games actually showed you up close what was inside these things, and you can you get a better look at them. So it's kind of funny that now, the year that I get a hold of this, is the same year that I was able to see that stuff anyways. Either way, I'm going to open it up. Before I do though, let's take a look at the back of this box here. Okay, so we've got a bunch of things here. We'll go clockwise, starting with the removable armor-plated hull reveals the interior command center. We've got pivoting laser cannon. I wonder why lasers in quotation marks. We've got a Rebel mechanic, so it's got 3 little action figures there. Pop-up radar dish, hidden storage compartment, command pod with shield generator. That's kind of cool. It's not to scale, for sure, because I'm sure multiple people would fit up there. Secondary drive engines, engine room, engine cooling vent, lift-up engine covers, primary drive engine, General Riken? I call him Riken. General Riken. He was in the Battle of Hoth. Movable cargo. I like this a lot because if you look at the front of the box and you see all the painting, you can see all the little cargo things that give it that kind of look. And so these movable little cargo pods that are here on the back of the box, that's what does it. That's what you're looking at when you look at the bottom of the ship. Landing gear, a pull-out loading ramp, Major Durlin, there's a sensor array, comes with an X-Wing fighter, fold-down boarding ramp, and a cargo rack cover. This is it. You guys want to see what's in here? I'm excited. I'm just excited to finally have this and to be able to display it. So let's open. I always like to open these on the same side that have the actual figures on them. It just makes it a lot easier for me. I don't know. Because that way I don't know. There's really no reason. It ends up being the same either way. I guess maybe when I pack it up later, it's a little easier to work with. So the box is now empty. There's nothing left in there. Let's kind of close him up neatly and put him off to the side. You guys can see a cool picture over there. So inside, I've got Join the Star Wars Fan Club. That's always in there. And we've got a little double-sided paper here with directions telling me how to do things and where to put the stickers. I love stickers. Really, I do. They're kind of a pain, but I do love them. Alright, let's see if I can get this thing out here without mangling the cardboard too much. Because if you look at the back, he's in there. There's really no way to do it without messing up the cardboard here. Oh, little pieces. There's a bag with little, those are the cargo. Oh my god, okay, this is great. Alright, this is cool. This is really cool. Anything else? Nothing else? Get out of here. Go away. See you later. Okay. It's in its own little plastic bag thing. Sorry, I'm excited. Alright, I'm very excited. I had no idea how big or little this is. It's actually kind of small. Let me get it out of the bag so we can actually take a look at it. And let me start my other little camera here. And maybe we'll get some close-ups. Okay, bag. Go away, bag. Check that thing out. That is pretty cool. Pretty cool. There you go. You can see kind of a closer look at it. I'm actually going to set this guy up right there. And there's a little button you push. Oh, and it just pops right off. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. I should probably read the directions. Good. It said pull the halves apart to open. Sweet. I can do that. I guess I already did that. And let's, you guys just want to excuse me for just a second. I'm going to put the stickers all over this thing and I'll be right back and we'll take a closer look at it. Okay, you know, it's kind of funny. I threw this box earlier and I didn't even realize the figures are still in there. Guys, why didn't you warn me? What are you doing? Come on. Just kidding. But let me cut these things out. I got my X-Acto. Oh no. Now, I am always super careful about how I cut these things because I do like to put them back in the box. Okay, let's see what I can do here. Alright. But as I was saying, it is nice to be able to put these things back together neatly once you're done, because if you do move, if you do need to travel, they can not get damaged. But here we go. Oh, there's even little plastic thingies on the... I like that. They put the... Let me show you on the GoPro here. They put these little tiny plastic things on the Millennium Falcon, but on the X-Wing. See those little plastic things? They help the X-Wing not look like this. See how this guy's got like crooked? They're all crooked. They're all over the place crooked. Because they put those plastic things on, it keeps them straight, which is very, very nice, and I appreciate them doing that, because that means this toy from 1998, which is a bajillion years old at this point, it's at 18 years, 18-year-old toy, didn't get ruined, didn't get bent all crazy and weird looking, while the other X-Wing I just showed you was from this year, was from 2015, well not this year, but last year. I bought it this year, but it was from the last year release for Force Awakens, and it's all bent out of shape and crazy looking. And it's like, wait a minute, what's the point? Then what happened? You guys were smart enough back then. Now, one thing to note, actually, and I say that they're smart enough to know back then, previously they were made by Galoob. Galoob is the company that made them way back when, but Galoob has since either been bought out by a different company. This is really hard to do, by the way. But they've since been bought out by a different company, or, I don't know, they're called something else now. But the boxes, the current boxes, don't say Galoob. They say Hasbro. And actually, that sounds very familiar. I believe Hasbro bought out Galoob sometime in the early 2000s. See if I can do this without breaking it. There, it's better. Almost got it. Oh, finally. Okay, cool. So I've got my little X-Wing. There it is, the X-Wing. And I can put the X-Wing... I'll kind of get you guys close up here so we can kind of play together. Oh, here, it's like a little hanger. Little hanger base. X-Wing can sit right on there, no problem. I've got all my generals here just hanging out, doing their thing. What's going on, man? These guys look very similar. The hand behind his back motion. So it doesn't do a whole lot. Like the little radar dish does pop up. You can spin it. It's hard to do one-handed. The little gun does pop down and swivels. You can like hide it. There's neat little things you can do here and there. This does pop down. So we kind of launched our little X-Wing fighter there. I put a ton of stickers. Look close. All of these things were little stickers I just put on. That one across the way. This one on the back kind of goes around. I labeled each one of these removable cargo pieces. Let me see if I can remove the cargo pieces without taking the whole thing apart. They're in there. Oh, there you go. We'll slide it down the ramp. Slide down the ramp. Cargo piece number 2. Slide down the ramp, General. There you go. Alright, cargo piece number 3. Or I guess that was number 1. This one's number 2. There you go. Fell over. Number 4. Slide it. There are these little ion engine, or no, they're not ion engine, but they're regular engine covers. Come on. Almost. This other one's kind of hard to do. Especially when you're holding a camera in one hand. There you go. So it's got little engine covers you can pop open. You can see the insides. There you go. And see what that looks like. The molding, the sculpting, everything on here is really cool. There is one feature that kind of baffled me a little bit, and I was like, wait a minute, what's the point of this? It said on the back of the box, this is a hidden storage compartment. Right here. So you see that hidden storage compartment? You can't fit anything in there. Well, maybe you can fit a guy. Nope, he's too tall. His base is too tall. So I don't know what you're supposed to fit in that hidden storage compartment. Even the cargo is too big. So, doesn't quite make sense. Even still, I do like it. It's a pretty cool set. It's not huge. I mean, there's the size of my hand right there. So you can kind of have an idea as to what it looks like. But even this little ramp, check it out. The ramp folds up. And it slides in. There you go. I can fold this one back up. Boop, pop it back up, snap it into place. Let's rotate that back around. See, this is the underside. There's the whole underside right there. And I'm going to plop that back on top. Should snap in together. And there we go. That's the bottom. It's got feet you can kind of see. And there's all the little cargo boxes right there you're looking at. Notice how they were painted multiple colors in the painting. But that's it. That's the bottom. That there is the bottom. These are all the individual little figures. I want to know, what do you guys think? You think this is a pretty good set? What I want you to do is actually go and watch my other videos where I've opened up the other sets from the same era, 1998, 95, 97, and let me know which one you think is the best so far. I want to know your input. Personally, I think this one's pretty cool. I had the Slave 1 in another one that I did, and it's one of the ones that was a vehicle playset. I think these are the only two. No, I'm sorry, there's 4. There's Slave 1, there's this, there's the Star Destroyer that I'm going to be doing soon. There it is, from 1998. And then there's also the Millennium Falcon. So those are all coming up soon. If you haven't seen them already, go check out Slave 1 or some of my older ones. This is a Royal Guard I just did previously. All of this stuff, there's already videos up. There's new videos coming out. Give me a thumbs up if you like watching these. Or just leave a comment, say hi, let's talk about toys. I love having you guys here. And I will see you in the next video. And may the Force be with you.